How are you guys? We are at the first ever video testimonial of CrossFit Syosset. My name is Chris, and we're here with Kelly and Steve. They're members of CrossFit Syosset, and we're going to go over a few questions to answer some stuff that you guys have heard some myths about CrossFit, which we're about to debacle today. All right? First, Steve, how long have you been coming to CrossFit?
I'm 25 years old, and I started doing CrossFit about a year ago.
And Kelly?
About the same, a little longer.
So what was it first that drove you guys to come to CrossFit?
Personally, I wanted something new. I was sick of just going to the gym every day, doing the same routine. I wanted something that was new, refreshing, that was really going to challenge me to be a better person and get in shape.
Right, because you were a baseball player.
Baseball player,
right?
Yeah.
And you did what kind of training?
It was all just squats. That's all we did. Squats, never bench, nothing, no pull-ups. Everything was always the same.
So you came right from that to this?
Pretty much to this, yeah.
So you didn't know anything about Olympic lifting or anything?
Nothing, no idea about it.
Because a lot of people think that if you don't know what you're doing before you get here, you're going to be lost.
That's what makes it fun, though, learning new stuff.
Right.
Like you want to challenge yourself. You don't want to come in thinking you know everything. You want to be open-minded and really learning the lift, so they really challenge you to become better as a lifter.
Right. So you don't need to be proficient at everything you do before you get here.
I would say I was proficient in pretty much nothing when I first came to CrossFit.
Well, that answers that question. And,
I couldn't even do a pull-up. I didn't know what a pull-up was.
Right.
It was like a kipping pull-up. It took me a month just to get a kipping pull-up. But everyone's helpful. Everyone's nice.
Right.
And
that's another big thing. It's people think it's a very intimidating environment. How do you feel about that?
I would say it's a complete opposite. Everyone's like a fan. It's a feel like a family. Everyone helps each other. You know, everyone takes care of each other. If you don't know how to do something, you can ask someone if someone else is busy talking to you or another trainer.
Right.
And it really, it's a good community. Everyone pushes each other. It can be competitive, but it doesn't have to be. People, it's fun.
As far as I thought, I would think having to walk into a gym where everybody's wearing a ton of makeup and really nice Lululemon clothes, that would be more intimidating coming in here, right? But I could be wrong. And Kel, did you know anything before you came here?
No, my friend pushed me to try it, to do a trial, and I loved it. I was only going to do the free week trial.
Right.
She was like, come on. I was like, no.
So you didn't do any kind of training
before?
No,
I never lifted at all. Ever.
And now you've been doing it for how long?
Like probably 12 months?
Yeah, maybe more.
No, 14 months, something like that.
And what was your biggest fear before starting here? Like, what were you concerned about? Because I know people think, like, besides, being intimidating or not knowing anything, a lot of people just have a fear they have to get over before coming here.
I thought it was all going to be like yoke heads, and everybody was like, you weren't going to be welcoming, and like you weren't going to be able to do the thing. So
right.
I think that's a common.
Did you have any fear at anything?
I was scared about the lifting. I didn't know what I was doing. I still have fears of CrossFit.
Right.
I still like the snatches. I'm afraid to put the bar over my head when it gets heavier. But you work through it. We do it. Me and you train all the time. We talk it out.
Right.
And that's what's good about CrossFit. Like you get one-on-one training, but you don't have to pay a fortune at another gym to get it once a week or twice a week. Like you're here every day, or there's a trainer every day trying to help you.
Right, that's a big thing too. Yeah. The cost. The cost is people think that $150, $200 a month is compared to a $50 a month fee that some charge. They feel it's exorbitant, but what they don't understand is that if you go into a regular gym, you pay $50, but then you go get a personal trainer, which is like what CrossFit is, getting a personal trainer in a group setting, is that you'd be paying $700, $800 at a regular gym for personal training. So you're getting that personal training in a group environment, which people don't kind of understand, right? So would you feel like you have to be, regardless of being in, you don't have to be in shape, but do you feel like this is for heavy people or skinny people or anybody?
It's for anybody.
Everyone.
Right.
Everyone and anyone. And if there's something you can't do, then you always modify.
You always modify scale. You can always do the workout one way or another. If you can't do what the RX is, which a lot of times I can't even do RX. I've been doing it for a year. You have to sometimes scale it down, but it's just a way to push yourself.
Right.
It's you. It's not anyone. You're not versing anyone. You don't have to make it competitive. It could be just you pushing yourself to become better.
Right. That's another thing out there that people they think also is that it's like a team thing where if you're slow, the team is going to suffer. So like they're going to have to do burpees or something like that because you're slow. Is it like that, or is it individual training? It's you against you, I thought.
I would say it's you against you. I mean, I remember the first class I joined, I came, and I thought, I'm in good shape. I go to the gym every day. I was at Lifetime, and I thought I was in shape the first day I came. And one of the workouts I'll never forget was a bunch of burpees and push-ups and pull-ups. And I was the last person to finish by 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I was the last person. Everyone finished, but everyone was cheering me on, telling me, come on, you could do it.
Right.
Like, everyone waited around and waited till I finished. But like, that's what, I mean,
That's
it was just me. It was,
right.
it's pushing yourself.
Right.
And then like, I got hooked because it was hard. It was finally something like challenging.
Right.
And I like that you
right.
make the workouts too. It's
Yeah.
not like I have to go there, I have to go make my own workout. No, you have
Right.
a workout, and like if you want to change something, you have another workout that you can fill it. Like, I like
Right.
that.
Right. It's always there for you to do. You don't have to worry about anything. You just got to come in and work
Exactly.
out. Right. Is it only for young people, or I would say it's for everybody, right?
Everyone.
I mean, I think the
Yeah.
oldest person we have in here is 67.
She's
right?
pretty good.
Yeah, I know. She's been doing it probably for 6 or 7 years. She knows what she's doing. How do you feel about now? Like, how has CrossFit affected your life? What is it giving you?
It's made me in better shape for everything. Like, I like to do triathlons, and I PR'd this summer after doing CrossFit for 6 months.
Right.
My stamina is so much better. My muscles are firing because I have so much more stamina from
Right.
lifting.
Right.
Like, it changes your body. Like,
Right.
you don't get the workout you do in the gym because you're not pushing yourself at the gym.
Right.
You're just doing arm reps for seven reps. That ain't gonna
Right,
help you.
right.
Here, you push yourself and you keep pushing until you're so physically exhausted and you keep going.
Right.
Like, it makes it better for everything in life, not just for work,
Right.
for everything. It's
So not just for a sport. I mean,
Yeah,
it makes the
just
sports better, but every
you
general
learn
thing,
your
right.
limitations, and then you want to push through them.
Right.
Like, I think I put 200 pounds on my deadlift in training.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. I had 200 pounds.
And you guys met each other here, right?
Yeah.
I know you get married.
Unfortunately.
Not yet. And what about you? How does it change your life?
I love CrossFit. I look forward to it every day that I go. It's like a family here, and I think that's the best part.
Yeah, I think.
I look forward to seeing the people that are here and work out.
Right. It's a great community, right?
Yeah,
It's not just about the
great
training, right?
community.
I think that's what people need to. They need to feel that, like, they can't just sit home and say, oh, it's too hard or it's too intimidating. Well, they see it on TV, right? And then they're like, oh, I can't do that. That's insane. I can never do
I can't do that either, though, anyway. So
Right. You can't do that anyway.
Most people can't do that stuff.
1% of people that are supposed to do that. But that's what they think. They think like, oh, I have to do that when I go in. And it's not like that at all.
Everything's
you know?
scaled to make
Right,
the
right.
workouts cater to you.
Right,
You make
right.
the workout
You
cater
can
to
modify or scale anything,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And that's what people need to get over. They just need to come in and try it, which is why we give a 2-week trial, because I feel like after 2 weeks,
Yeah.
you'll know if it's for you. You'll know if you're going to be able to do it. You know, some people just don't want to push themselves that hard. You know, and then they're going to be better at a regular gym. But I think for the most part, when you get in here and you try it out and you see what kind of community it is and what it does to your body, I think it works so well because it forces your body to adapt to physical stress, right? If you go into a regular gym and you go there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're not pushing yourself, your body never has to adapt to that physical stress. Once it has to adapt, even you guys know, in a 10, 15-minute workout, a 5-minute workout, that's just so
Better than a
intense.
2-hour workout.
Right. It just kills you, and that's what makes a difference, right?
Yeah.
So anything else you guys want to say about CrossFit? Or I've heard a lot about.
I think you should try it.
Right.
I did the 2-week trial, and I swore when I did the 2-week trial, I was like, no, I'm not joining. Like Haley, she was the one that pushed me. I was like, I'm absolutely not joining. I'll do the week or whatever, and then I was hooked.
How'd you start?
Greg, my boss was
Oh, right,
pushed me
yeah,
to
Greg
come and
pushed you,
show up.
that's
And
right.
I was doing CrossFit for a while, and he's like, you gotta do it, you just gotta do it. And I always
Right.
said no, and then one day I just showed up, and then I go a lot now.
Right. It's crazy. You just get hooked. It's so addicting, right?
Yeah.
That's one problem is that it's addicting and you don't take
You want
rest.
to take it off,
Right.
man.
You don't want to miss a good boss.
Right. That's another thing too. What about injury? They think that you do CrossFit, you're getting injured. Personally, I feel like injury comes from ego or bad coaching.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just CrossFit because you can get injured walking, right? If you walk, you don't know how to walk, right? Anything you're doing, right?
I've been doing it for
Right.
we've been doing it for 14 months. I've never been injured.
Right.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, you never
been
been
hurt,
injured, right?
never
Yeah.
been nothing.
I think it's just if
I'm
you
sore,
have
I can tell you that, but not
right.
injured.
If you have a bad coach, you'll get injured, and if your ego's too big. You know, if you come into the gym, we've had that before. Guys come into the gym and they're deadlifting 315 at another gym, but then all of a sudden, you're doing 50 of them, doing with double unders and running, and you just don't understand that they can't do it. That's what gets you injured also. But as far as just if you know your limitations, like you said before, I don't think you're ever going to get injured.
Nope.
It's gradual.
It's gradual.
Right.
Coaches,
Right.
You have a good lifting
and
plan in
then
place too,
move
where
up.
you have our PRs, we know where we
Right,
can be,
exactly,
and
right.
If you follow the PR, then you're going to
Right.
beat the PR for the next time, and also not going to hurt yourself.
Right.
You know what you should be lifting.
Right. It's up to you. We can only do so much as coaches, but it's up to you to know when you should push, when you should back off. Like, we don't know when you're sore. We don't know if something's going on. So, you need to know what's going on and to kind of stop that if you're going too hard or something. But as far as the coaches, we can give you all the knowledge we have and push it to an extent, but it's up to you to know where you're at.
You also give workouts that also go after different parts of your body, so
right.
you're never overworking one
right,
part
exactly.
of your body,
right.
so you're never that tired.
Right.
You'll do legs one day, the next day will be all
right.
upper body or shoulders.
And that's also taking a rest, you know, like you can't come 7 days a week because, you know, eventually you're going to overlap something, right?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
all right, so thanks guys for coming out, and I appreciate, you know, all your support and everything.
Get out there, guys, join.
Thanks guys. Take care.